The UCLA Mindful app was designed by researchers at the UCLA Mindfulness Education Center. So this is something that has been developed especially to help people who are dealing with stress or stressful events. They've been using it to help people that were dealing with the effects of the wildfires in California. So it's meant to be accessible. It's meant to be free and open to everyone. I wanted to look at it, A, because it's free, and B, because they offer meditations in 19 different languages, which I think is really phenomenal and is not something that you can find in very many places, especially not for free. The underlying thing is this idea of practicing mindfulness can help us improve our mental health, reduce our stress, and heighten our well-being. What is mindfulness? I wanted to tell you UCLA's Mindful Awareness Research Center's definition. They say that mindfulness is the practice of training the mind to be present through moment-to-moment awareness of thought, feelings, body sensations, and environment. And they say that scientific research shows that mindfulness can help manage stress-related physical conditions, reduce anxiety and depression, cultivate positive emotions, and help improve overall physical health and well-being. So lots of benefits to this. This isn't a replacement for other forms of mental health support, which we'll talk about a little bit at the end as well. But this can be another tool in your arsenal to make sure you're taking care of your mental health. The point of this is to make mindfulness available to everyone with no barriers. The meditations in the UCLA Mindful app are completely free and available in 19 languages. They also have specialized meditations that are designed for people who are currently in the hospital or dealing with health challenges, which I think is pretty cool. Those are only available right now in English, but hopefully they will be available in other languages soon. So as with all the apps that we download, you're going to want to start out by going to your App Store or Play Store. So if it's the iPhone, it's going to be the App Store. If it's an Android, it's going to be the Play Store. Here's the reminder of what those icons look like. So take a moment to find those on your phone. What you're going to want to do is click on the App Store or Play Store icon to open it. And when you do that, you are going to see your App Store. You're going to look up UCLA Mindful, click on Install, and then you're going to click on the button that says Open. And this should be the main screen that you see when you open it. There's no need to make a login or anything like that. It just opens directly to this and you have access to everything as you start. You're going to start by clicking on Basic Meditations. And there's a number of meditations in here that you can choose from. You'll have the option to pick which language you want. Again, there's 19 languages. We have Spanish, we have Mandarin, we have English, and all of these meditations are available in those languages. So if you click on Basic Meditations, this is the screen that you'll see. You'll have the drop-down menu, and then you can select your language and choose from, I think there's about 10 of these meditations on here, varying in time from, I think, 3 minutes to about 19 minutes. And then I'll show you in a minute as well that there are weekly meditations and sessions that last a little bit longer, like 30 minutes, if that becomes something that you want to work your way up to. The most basic one is this breathing meditation. Then you get down to body scans, instructions for meditation if that's something you want as well, working with meditation difficulty. So some of this is guidance too. I just wanted to show you, these are both going to be available in Spanish and Mandarin. If you pull down this, you'll see a list of languages and you can start playing either one of these in whatever language you select. And then if you want to see other options beyond these basic meditations, you're going to go back to that main screen. And if you click where it says Get Started. So getting started, if you click here, what you'll see is 4 videos that are just telling you about what mindfulness is, similar to what we were just talking about like the posture that is good for when you're practicing mindfulness and meditating. They talk a little bit too about the science of meditation or of mindfulness and why it works well. So if those are things that you want to learn more about, there are 4 relatively short videos on here that can show you that. Then the wellness meditations are the ones that I was talking about that are for people who are dealing with a health issue or are currently in the hospital. So they're very much designed for you to use in those times when you might be facing health issues. I think that's a really good addition to the library they have here as a specific topic. They're only in English right now. I imagine because of the emphasis they have on translating the other ones that they will be available in other languages eventually. But that's another resource you can use. And then weekly meditations and talks. So this is an ongoing project and they share these videos that are their own weekly guided meditations. So longer meditations, talks about mindfulness. You can access those as well. I'll show you how to select the language. So you're going to scroll down. It looks really dark, but you can select from these languages. They're not actually X'd out. I don't know why that is. So this is a Spanish meditation that you can go down and get to Mandarin, and then you could play it in Mandarin. So just keep that in mind that you can choose any of these meditations in any of these languages. And then again, you can click on this getting started to see these videos that are about choosing meditations, meditation postures, the science of mindfulness. If you want to learn more, you can access the longer weekly meditations by going back and going to weekly meditations and talks. And then there's also a timer. So if you go back, you'll see something that says timer on here. You'll see timer on that main menu. And what that is that's just a timer that you can set for 2, 5, 10, however many minutes, if you want to do silent meditation on your own. And what it does is it has a bell that starts it. So it's like a resonant sounding bell. And then that bell will ring when that time is over. So if you are more comfortable meditating on your own and just want a timer to help you out, that's there for you too. So those are all the main features of the Mindful app. It's a pretty basic app. It's free, definitely worth checking out. I wanted to offer you this as well. There's an app called Calm, and the reason we didn't look at Calm today is because it actually is a paid app. It's a very good paid app, but it is a paid app, and I like showing you free things. One thing that is free, however, is Calm's YouTube channel. So there's a number of videos on there that have guided exercises or meditations. It's not the full range of everything that would be available to you on the Calm app, but it's a bunch of YouTube videos that might be helpful for you as well. I also wanted to remind you of some of the things we've talked about in the past. So again, mindfulness is just one of the tools. There might be times when you need further resources, further support, and that's fine. It's just a matter of connecting to it, which can be a little challenging sometimes. So we wanted to give you some tools for that as well. A site called Low Cost Therapy NYC, which is a really great resource for finding low cost free insurance covered therapy, which can be really difficult. And this is all in one place. So that's really nice. Another thing I wanted to shout out is a really great resource, the 988 Lifeline. It's called the Suicide and Crisis Line, but you can actually call it if you're looking for mental health resources as well. And you can dial 988 on your phone. You can text 988. You can go to the website and open a chat window with 988. What it does is connect you to counselors that can help you in moments of crisis, but can also help you to access further ongoing support. That's a national number, so you can use that anywhere in the country now. It used to be that New York City had its own. Now it's a national thing. It's just 988. And it's just a really good resource to know is there for you whenever you need it. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They have specific counseling services for people who speak different languages, also for people who are LGBTQ+. I think there are a couple other categories in there as well. So there's a main menu that you can pick if you're one of those populations. So they'll make sure that you're connected to the right counselor for you.